I'm not gonna lie, the nostalgia is strong with this one. What's up, guys, and welcome to the original House Flipper. How you doing, Coop? Good boy. Let's get a little pet in there. Got an oven mitt on, but yeah, man, we are back here. We've got some new DLC today, and it's crazy. We built this house literally years ago. Like, we designed this. I don't remember leaving it in such a state of disarray. I thought we had a lot more of this finished. I think maybe, yeah, it definitely didn't save because we had like a master bedroom upstairs and stuff and had all of our own personal effects on the walls. But we're back, baby. So it's interesting. House Flipper 2 came out more recently. We played that, did a whole series on it, but they're still supporting this game. So we've got some new DLC. It's called the Dine Out DLC. Technically, it comes out tomorrow, but Frozen District sent it to my email a little bit early. Thank you to them for that. But really exciting because if we go to our map of jobs, go to Dine Out, we're going to be renovating restaurants. This is the first time we've ever done this, so we've got a few different options. There's just like Grandma used to make, where you're going to be making some sort of a small diner in Grandma's basement, basically. We've got espresso tails, which, I mean, we're going to be making some sort of a coffee and bookshop, or across the pond here, we've got a castle. Wine and dine. Winemaking has been a family tradition for the Merlatus across generations. Pierre decided that he doesn't want to just continue the family business. He wants to expand instead of focusing on distribution only. He'd like to create a space for true wine aficionados. And now he needs somebody with a flair for interior design to make one of his cellars into a wine tasting cave. Let's go for it. So we're going to be designing restaurants. There's like new recipes and stuff that you're going to be able to actually make food. I don't really know what we're getting into here, but it sounds pretty good. You know, we've done all sorts of remodels, but we haven't done restaurants
yet. That wine becomes a non-vegan drink during its clarification process. I believe our guests will be thrilled if I welcome them to the winery with some trivia. You've had ample time to take a good look at our little grape paradise.
Looks like trash, Piero.
It has served my family for decades, and we've been taking good care of it in return. But I'd like to make some changes. I won't be running a shop. I'd like to try my hand at enotourism, wine tourism, for the uninitiated. The cellar so far has only been used for storage. I want to open it to guests. Create an enclave for real wine connoisseurs, conducive to contemplation of fine drink. Meanwhile, I will focus my efforts on educating my guests about the intricacies of our art.
Sounds like a plan, baby. I gotta be honest, Chelsea and I last year went to Bordeaux. One of the coolest trips we've ever taken, and I didn't realize I was gonna like it that much. I like wine. It's fun to drink. It makes you feel nice, at least, you know, in the moment. Sometimes the next day, not as much, but we're gonna keep the barrels here. We need to just go through and sell everything. But I wouldn't consider myself like a wine aficionado or, you know, by any means. I know some nice wines, but it was seriously really, really fun. So if you guys ever get a chance, really like Bordeaux. I mean, I feel like it's, you know, you gotta be of legal drinking age and kind of have a bit of an interest in wine, but there's just so much history and knowledge and science and everything that goes into it. It was kind of fun to learn about, but here we go. So we're gonna transform this space from storage into kind of a wine tasting charcuterie experience for eco or vino. What do you call it? Edo tourism? Vino tourism? I think it was Edo tourism. I'm not sure. All right, what do we have behind wall number 2? So this was the actual storage. Looks like this was their little desk. Dude, it was crazy. We went to some really, really small wineries. We went on a little tour through Saint Emilion. And there were some houses that it literally looks like this. Like you're coming into this musty house that's been there for thousands of years. And they have some of the best wines, but they're just, you know, not focused on the look of it. It literally looks like this. They got like wine down in caves and stuff. It was pretty sick. I don't remember, but I don't think we vlogged it. It was one of our first trips after getting married, so I think we just kind of took it as a moment to enjoy each other. So the downstairs is looking a little bit better. Oh, it wants us to sell the barrels too. Okay. If it doesn't want you to sell something, it's in red. I forgot. Dude, I missed this game so much. This game was so good. Do we want to take these guys off? Yeah, we're gonna get rid of these. I mean, I liked House Flipper 2. I think it's interesting that they have a 1 and a 2 and they're taking care of both. They're paying attention to both, supporting both as they go on. We've got like a new grid placing system, which is gonna make my my self-imposed case of OCD very, very happy, or just I guess perfectionism is a better word. It's definitely not OCD. People say that, but I think if you actually suffer from OCD, it's a lot worse than just being a perfectionist. So we are gonna try to clean every little piece up here. I just miss this game so much. I love the curved ceilings here. Okay, I say, do we want to start down and go up, or do we want to start up and go down? We could start up and, I feel like the up is the coolest part, so let's start down and go up. Technically, we're not even ready yet. We gotta scrub the floors. Not really sure why we have an oven mitt on, but you know, it's been a few years since we've been on the job, so I can understand a little bit of rust. Also, we're working in the dark. Can we? Ah, now this is a vibe, baby. Where's the other? Right here. Just have 2 lights in there, 1 light at the very end. And then up top, do we want to, oh, we're selling these too. Okay. Nope, we're not. Light switch up here as well. Yes, this is nice. Okay. When did we play the first House Flipper? Looking for House Flipper Part 1, the beginning. 6 years ago. What? July 29th, 2018. That's 6.5 years ago. That is wild. I would say this, I still stand by it. I think this is one of my all-time favorite games and favorite series we've done on the channel. I think it's gonna be impossible to beat. I would even go to say I think the original was more fun than House Flipper 2. I mean, House Flipper 2 is probably a better game, but just like the memories and the newness of it and I don't know. That's crazy, dude. 6.5 years ago. All right, this room is officially done with being cleaned. Feels good. I think the upstairs is done as well. We're just gonna get a couple last little pieces through here. Looking pretty good. Got some little wine stains on the floor and stuff. Sometimes got some stuff on the ceiling. Double checking on our little mini map up there. I think we are all good to go. All right, so we are gonna be building some new walls here. Do we have anything upstairs? Upstairs is staying as is. I like that room a lot. It wouldn't make sense to have to change it. Oh, okay. Looks like these could be some bathrooms here. We're gonna be blowing out this wall. Let's do the demo first so we can get a vibe for what we've got going on. So we're gonna have kind of a central bathroom area. I'm imagining we're gonna have a bunch of wine racks and stuff. We'll probably have some, I don't know, we're gonna have like cold cuts and kind of a small kitchen to serve some little bites. Definitely gonna have tables all over the place here. I'll call that out beautiful. Got a little archway happening here, and I see another spot right there. Okay, we're officially fully clean, but we can get some little, what is this called, a header? Got Farm Simulator on my brain. That could be called a header. All right, and then I mean we could just box ourselves in here, and then we'll Kool-Aid man our way out through the wall here. So we're gonna set up a full wall through here. I feel like the music's a little bit loud. Let me turn that down a little bit. I like hearing the stuff hit the wall, little sound effects and stuff. Voila, we've got a brand new wall there. All right, we're also gonna create 2 separate little rooms. Looks like this. Oh, we've got 3 rooms here. Okay, interesting. Maybe it's like a private. It can't be a private tasting room. It's got to just be straight up toilets. I think this whole thing is the bathroom, and these are just like the individual stalls. Otherwise, we're really cramped in here. This is a broom closet fit for Harry Potter. I think it's called. Is it a threshold? The threshold is like the part of the like around the door. Like you walk through the threshold. What? Hey Siri, what's the part of the wall above the door called? The lintel. Interesting. It literally says there in the middle, build lintels. Okay, good job, Trev, but you did your own research. Always do your own research. And we are officially done with our bathroom space here. Looks pretty good. So we're gonna have to bust our way out of here. God, knock this entire thing down, dude. The demo is the best part. Somebody needs to make a game that's like, oh, there's a second wall here. It's just like I know there's like tear down and stuff like that, but just it's all about demolition in houses, and it's just like hyper realistic. You know, need some more lintels up here. We learned something new today. But just all about, you can see the wood splintering and you, I don't know, accidentally cut the wrong wire and get electrocuted or something. That's it's kind of silly, but it'd be fun. Construction, destruction, all of the above is done. This is kind of fun right here. I think we're going to be able to make that kind of a cool accent color or something. We'll see. This looks like a public safety hazard, so we'll take the rest of that down. And all right, so I'm going to say let's start in the little room in here. Oh, it wants us to change the stairs too. It also says we're missing a wall. It wants this to come out one more time. Okay, interesting. What do we want to change the stairs to? I'm gonna wait until we have it done so that we can figure out exactly what we want. But let's start over here maybe. We're gonna have some wall tiles. We're gonna place a few of those down, and then we're also gonna have some light gray floor tiles. in here. So we could put that down like that. Ooh, that's kind of a fun thing. We're gonna have the same ones in here. We are not. So do you want it before or after? I think after. That looks pretty nice there. We don't have any lights in here. Let's get some lights on. Bang! Look at that, dude. We've got a new grid. Oh, that is amazing. I can't exactly tell where the center of the room is. Is there a way to get it to snap to the center? I mean, that's close enough, I guess. I feel like the exposed brick is something you need to keep in this situation. In a lot of places. I don't know if I agree with changing it. I mean, we can pick this up. Let's try tiling this wall over here since it's already not brick. I mean, that's cool. I like the tile. But I like the brick a lot more. You need the brick to not be everywhere so that you lose the impact of it. But I really like the exposed brick here. But it looks like it does want us to do it all over the entire thing. That might be a thing where I take a stand and I say, hey, we're not doing this, because the gray on gray, we're losing the entire effect of the thing. So I'm gonna do 2 walls. We'll meet them halfway, and we're not gonna listen to the rest of it. Well, we'll see. We might later, so let's just pick this up and move this over to the corner for now. Oh, this makes more sense because it's the kitchen. Okay, yeah, so I take it back. So it doesn't let us place the door inside there. I think we had to place it like that. I guess that works. All right, so we're gonna have the tiles continue out all the way to the threshold. Let's start getting our stuff right. That's beautiful. And then we will, I mean, you want everything nice and bright and light and easy to spot dirt and contaminants and whatever else. So we will end up doing this whole thing gray and white. I was gonna say, I was about to walk out on the job. Like, sir, if you don't know what you want, I can't help you that much. I want to make sure that doesn't go up to the other side. Got 1 left. Can I just do the 1? Beautiful. And our last couple of pieces here. 1 final one over here. Well done. All right, what else do we have going on? Okay, so it's saying that it wants us the double frame door in here. I can't place it in here unless you want it on this side. Ah, that makes more sense. Okay, we had a door frame in there already, and that means we can place the thing down like that. It could have worked to have it poked out like that, but that wouldn't really make sense. Okay, beautiful. So let's just get all of our appliances in here, and then we can figure out where we want to go from there. We've got a big fridge, dude. I gotta buy a fridge. I'm really not looking forward to it. If you guys have seen like the Super Cooper videos and stuff like that, do we need 2 of these? We have like an obnoxiously large fridge. It's more of a commercial size fridge. I really don't know why we didn't choose it. It came with the house. And it's old now, and it's leaking, and I am not looking forward to replacing it. It is gonna be, we've gotten a few quotes, and like we tried fixing it. Nobody can find the parts for it because it's old, and it's like kind of a specialty style fridge. Whoever built the house was just balling out for no reason. Like, I understand balling out on some things, but this just doesn't make sense. Okay, we're running out of space here. Let's open these guys up. We're gonna put this stuff out here, because we're gonna need room to actually move around, start placing stuff up against walls so that we can kind of get a feel for it. But yeah, long story short, they got too big of a fridge, which has been really nice to have, but now we have to replace it. I'm just really, it's gonna hurt. Can't get it fixed. We went to a couple different like places that have them, and I think just because of the size and because of the showroom and the idiot that would buy something like that, people are charging way too much. I don't know how to organize a commercial kitchen. What is it? This? Oh, that's a dishwasher. These are double dishwashers, and we've got the sink here, so I'd imagine those would go together. I don't know what this is. This is a table, I know that for sure. We've got a single fridge and then a double fridge. What is this here? This is just counter space. Okay. Do we have any sort of an oven? This is just more counter space. Obviously, all of these are all gonna go together. I don't think we have an oven of any sorts. This is more counter space. It's a copy of that. Okay. I mean, I guess, you know, sink and dishwashers are gonna go next to each other. This is just storage. This is just storage. Table's obviously gonna go somewhere in the middle. These two have the black top there, so I'm thinking those are gonna go together. Can we get... Would you want the dishwashers close to the door? I guess that's not a terrible thing. The biggest thing is going to be customers walking in the front door and being able to see, so you don't want anything that could be like dirty and disheveled there, so they're kind of hidden away over here. You're not going to be able to see it as well. Same thing with the fridges. I think this would have a lot of people in and out of it at all times, so we could put the fridges over there. We could put this guy right in the middle, and then I guess we've got kind of a storage thing happening over here. Dude, that's a really weird unyieldy thing. These are different sizes too. I don't love that. Maybe let's move this stuff down. You don't want the drawers to be impeded by the fridge, or the dishwasher there. It looks like a fridge. It's a pretty cool dishwasher though, not gonna lie. So we put all this stuff here. We'll probably put this guy over here. I don't know what this is. I'm about to find out though. So let's sell that. Let's buy it. It's a freezer. Okay. I guess we could just swap the locations here. I don't know where you would put a freezer in a room. This is a big freaking freezer for a small freaking room. Why are you buying a freezer of this magnitude? We need enough space in front of the fridge to be able to open the doors and walk up to it. That looks okay. All right. Would think this is going to go somewhere kind of over here, a little bit more centered. So you have access to the freezer, throw stuff down, the fridge, throw stuff down, all your drawers and everything else, throw stuff on it. Dishwashing over here, people can kind of see it. I guess we could have put dishwashing over there, but then you'd have fridges and stuff over here. I don't know. Kitchen doesn't really matter. We've got it done. That's what matters. Okay. Down here, let's see what we've got going on. We're going to be buying a bunch of objects, bunch of bottles of wine, some exit signs. We can get that one really quick. I mean, where would you put this? I guess we could put it up here. I was going to put it in the middle over here, but you can't. Oh, I love the grid system, dude. That helps out so much. So we've got a bunch of tables as expected. We've got some kitchen islands, some cupboards. We've got bottles of wine, glass stands, raveled cupboards. Dude, there's over, I think, 1,300, 1,400 new items in this update, which is crazy to think about. It wants us to lay some brick. Your boy, if there's anything he's good at, it's laying brick and pipe. Gotta get rid of our old ones so we can get this new stuff here. Let's go, baby. All about that attention to detail. Make sure you get the bottom of the lintels. This backside here. Get that guy. Pick up some more. All the way. I didn't realize this whole wall was gonna have to be done too. We need to get some lights up in the ceiling so we can see better. We're making some progress here. Feels good. We've got all brick over everything. We've also got our little stalls set up with some flooring. So let's see. What else are we gonna be putting in said stalls? We're gonna be doing toilet paper, hook, toothbrush, ceiling lamp, and a light switch. The fact that we can actually get this thing centered makes my heart so freaking happy, dude. Light switch about, I don't know, elbow height on the right when you walk in. That works for me. So we could put one on each one of these. We can turn these on. Let there be light. Beautiful. All right, let's see. I mean, this is just kind of like a toilet stall, right? So we're just going to do straight up toilet centered. It's a little bit off center with the door on that one because the door's a little bit to the left, but it's fine. Center one's going to be perfectly centered. And then the last one over here is going to be a little to the right. I feel a little bit off, and that's okay. Let's build some toilets here. Oh, just kidding. We want to buy a toilet to mount it there. Now we get to do the fun part of building the toilets. There we go. Look at this. All right. Beautiful. Put the lid and the seat on there. All right. Something so satisfying about doing the screws. Also going to put a little hook. What is this? Like a purse hook or something? We could put this in the left maybe. Put it like there, and each of these give you a place to hang your bag or whatever other accompaniments you might bring with you into the toilet. We've got a little plunger. It was funny. We had an argument, not an argument, but just like a little thing for a while. Chelsea was like, I don't want plungers in our bathrooms. They're unsightly. And I'm like, I don't want our guests to have an issue and not be able to plunge the toilet. Like, nobody wants to have to go ask for that. I totally agree with you. It doesn't look nice. You can try to get some nice-ish ones, but you need to make sure that when people eating your good cooking, you need to make sure they have the option to be able to take care of business. Okay, so all that's done. We need the doors. Here we go. Weeru brown doors. Flip this around so you have a little bit more space inside the stall. Yeah, I don't know. I think every single bathroom always needs a plunger for sure. You shouldn't have to ask for it as a guest. She's also against TVs in the guest bedrooms. I understand that one a little bit more, but at the same time, I feel like I want my guests to feel like they're staying, like when we have friends and stuff over, I want people to feel like they're staying in why do we have a second door here? Do you want me to back this one up? I want them to feel like they're staying in a hotel. Let me delete this. I want them to have everything they could possibly ask for. Maybe it wants it all the way back. There it is. It just wants it all the way back. That's weird though, because then it leaves like a little, I guess that makes sense though. Okay, so that's there. We've got a couple sinks. We've got, I mean, those are going to be opposite of the, oh, it's just one sink. One set of double sinks. Okay, so we could put this centered with the wall. Let's assemble this bad boy. Oh my gosh, dude, I miss this so much. Put that down. Stick that in there. Bang, 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 Put the pipes in. Yeah. Oh, that felt nice. There it is. Okay, put the drain on. There you go. Bang. I'm gonna do it again for the other side. Dang it, we are doing 2. I thought I saw 2, and I saw 4 mirrors. Okay, so we're gonna have to sell this. We're gonna put 1 sink here, and then we're gonna put 1 sink over to the right. It moved this stuff on me. That's what freaked me out. We're okay. Is this gonna fit if we have 2? I don't want it all the way against the wall. I'm trying to see. So it stops on that brick. Oh, which brick was that? This brick. That's not gonna fit. I think we have it like here, so it stops there, and it's gonna go all the way to the wall. I guess that works. Okay. Yeah, that looks good. You don't want it too close to the light switch. You want to give some space there, but everything else looks okay. All right, let's reassemble these bad boys. Bro, I can already see the comments on this video. Where's Planet Coaster? I love you guys so much. I'm having so much fun with that game, but I was really excited to check this out, so I hope you guys enjoy this too. Obviously, we are not by any means. Why would it have them not be able to line up here? Okay, that's gonna make me upset. But we are not by any means leaving Planet Coaster. We're having some fun. Okay, we're just gonna pretend like I didn't see that. I don't know if it wanted 2 separate sinks. I just feel like that wouldn't make sense. Oh, we want white tiles here? Okay. I mean, that makes sense. We're gonna have it match all the way up with the bathroom there. We could even have it come out here. Beautiful. All right, so we've got white tiles, brick walls, bunch of sinks, and here is a little bit of soap for your faces, just right in the middle of each. All right, bathrooms complete. That was a lot more than I thought. Can we get like a nice, is there like a nice wine painting or something? We got a cookbook now, bro. What? Bibimbap. Stuffed bell pepper sushi. Oh, I can't wait to make like a funky sushi restaurant. That'd be sick. This way to the snacks. I feel like that's kind of fun. That's kind of fun and funky. I don't know how serious this winery is trying to be. I feel like it needs to be some sort of a winery, a hidden mansion. Let's see what the XL of this looks like. Yeah, it's gonna be more that vibe for sure. Let's delete this. I mean, if you were trying to be like a funky, fun, hip winery, this way to the snacks could work, but this is better. Oh my gosh, dude, this is every dream I have had come true with the ability to have the grid. This is the stuff I love. Going a little bit off script here. Let's get some plants. I'm gonna do a plant wall. It's gonna kind of go into the sink a little bit. Never mind. I feel like this looks whiny. Got some wall hanging plants here. We could do 3 of these. So let's have them all like there-ish, and then let's do the different variations. We've got 3 different variations. So we can have one there, one there. Oh, the last one's small. Okay, we'll put this one over here. I don't know. We'll work on that later, but okay. Bathroom's done. We've got some greenery. We've got some beautiful mirrors and sinks and stuff. Everything looks good. So back out here, let's see what we've got going on. So we got to think. We're coming in. This is probably going to be the table section. This has a nice long area here. We've got this area. I'm thinking this is here. Oh no, it's telling you where. Okay. Oh, this makes a lot more sense. Wow, I love that they have that, dude. Okay, so let's set these up. And then it looks like we're gonna have a little half one right here at the very end. I want it to open up that way. Beautiful. I see what this is. I was really confused as to what this was, but it makes a lot more sense now. Now we've got some tables here. I do feel like this, pretty much every winery I've been to has just been like instant tables right down the middle, but it could change. They could be this way. We've got lots of tables, dude. This is gonna be tough. I'm gonna move this guy over here all the way to the wall, bring it back a little bit, have him nice and centered with that wall. Okay, I feel like he snugs in there pretty well. Maybe some of these guys in the corners. That's not impeding on our space too much, is it? We could potentially move those around if we need to. So we've got those. I'm trying to think of all the big things. Maybe this guy over in this corner. Dude, this is just a lot of tables. I don't know what the vision is. We need 3 of those, and then we need 3 of these. I guess these could kind of go in here, something like that. And then these, since these are smaller, these could kind of be a little bit, I mean, that doesn't look intentional, but we're working on it. We've also got another little table, bro. What in the world are you doing with all these tables? We need a cash register for sure. That can be over here like this. We've got a little payment kiosk thing. Maybe facing towards the customer. Set that up like that. Looks good. Let's see. We've got cards. We've got wine. We've got raveled cupboards. Do we want these back behind this? Or do we want these like along the wall? We've got 4 of this size and 2 of the others. I guess we We probably want these along the wall. Hanging bottle holder. I like this centered on that wall. That looks pretty good. We've got a receipt printer. Put this over here. Put it along the wall. That thing's pretty unsightly. We don't want people to be focusing on that. We've got a bunch of wine. We've got wooden shelves. We've got hanging glass shelves. I feel like this could be cool here. Oh, it doesn't fit. Dang it. Are you kidding me? I'm just going to start putting stuff down and we'll move stuff around after because it's really hard to envision. Oh, we need some more of these. So these are going to be... Oh, this is cool. A floor to ceiling one. These are going to be all over the place, I guess. I think we're going to buy more of these than they bargained for, but I'm just going to put these across the entire downstairs there. And everything else, I mean, we've got some glass stands. We've got some wooden shelves. I guess wooden shelves we have to find a place for. I'm going to put 2 of those down because that's all we need. We've got a bunch of bottles we're just going to be able to place out willy-nilly and then a bunch of chairs. So we need to organize. This is so many freaking tables, dude. Obviously, we're going to need a bit more of space, a bit more space to get people going to the bathroom so we can place that there. Maybe it's just not going to be perfect. Or do we want to have these like this over here? I want to make room for the bathroom. That's one of the more important parts. And then this kind of jams up the checkout line a little bit, I guess, but it is what it is. I think we could probably move stuff over a little bit. What do we have there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we can move it to there. I don't like this thing in the front area. So I just, to be honest, I feel like there's too many tables in the space. If I was choosing, I'm gonna put all of these together and we're just gonna make one big long party table. We're gonna have one party table run the entire length of this back wall here because I don't like them spaced out. It's just way too chaotic. So we got a big party table. Let's move this guy for now. See where we want to place these. I mean, that's kind of a fun corner there. I like that. Mind me walking all over the tables where people are going to be drinking and eating. I guess we're not going to be able to be perfect there, but we could just kind of continue past it a little bit. Gonna have to move it. I feel like the lighting was already perfectly centered, so I don't really want to mess with that. You know what we could do? We've got a couple smaller ones, right? Or just, is it one smaller one? We've got the big tall ones and then we've got the small ones. I'm gonna move most of the big tall ones over here. And then we could take the small one. Let me sell this because I wanna find a second one. He's got that buy one, get one interior design sale here. We can have one go underneath like that. Oh, it kinda works. Bam. Okay. Yeah, that's nice. This guy maybe up front. You know, this is kind of a fun thing to have up in the front corner. Kind of show our latest barrel, our latest technology, or whatever else have you. Okay, this is starting to look a little bit better. Just to fill some space, let's move these over here. Is that centered? A little to the left. Okay. This is looking a lot better. I like that. I like the single table. The table situation was really freaking me out. So obviously we're going to place a bunch of chairs down. So we have 26 chairs. I don't really want to place these down and mess it up. I guess let's start with the 4 tops and the 2 tops. We can work backwards from there. I was going to try to make this perfect, but honestly, I feel like it looks better when it's not perfect. It needs to be lived in. It needs to not be just like, you know, everything perfectly lined up. Like it could be close, but it's not going to always be 100%. Let's make this actually look like it's a place that's been used. The TripAdvisor reviews are real here, baby. You're coming in, you're actually getting a good experience. And then this one, I don't know how many to put here. How many do we have left? We've got 4 left. So I'm going to say let's move 2 of those then. Or we could just have extra chairs, I guess. Not my budget. Technically it is. I think it is coming under our budget at this point, but does that look a little cramped? That looks a little cramped. So let's sell these. It's weird. Is this not... This is a little bit bigger than the other one. The one next to it. This 2 top next to it. That looks... It's like a 3 top. It's got... You could put 1.5 people on each side. All right. So last but not least, we've got some reserved cards. I would think we would put this on the big table. So let's get these in the middle. Probably one in the middle here. One here. One here. And one down here just to kind of make it look like it's one big long table. We're going to pretend like it doesn't have seams in between. We can put some stands in between the reserved signs. Dude, this looks like a lot of fun. Let's get a bunch of friends and eat some good food and drink some good wine. That sounds awesome. Okay. So I'm going to say we don't have labels on the bottles. I'm for sure going to place a few bottles out on the tables. And then obviously the biggest thing would be in places like this. We're paying $18 per here. It only asks for 1, but they don't fit in here. Okay. Well, that's good. I was going to place it in a bunch of those, but the wine bottles don't fit in our shelves that we put in the wall. It wasn't my decision, okay? Don't get mad at me. It is what it is. Oh, you can't see the labels. Duh, Trev. All right. Just going to randomly place a bunch of bottles through here. Got one final one. Did we do this perfectly? We did, baby. All right, there it is. So we got some wine up on the shelves. It wants us to change the stairs still. I guess we kind of have a bit more of a vibe for the stairs. So let's see. I need to see this from this side. Let's go with a darker metal for sure. We want like a browner. That's not bad. That right there, beautiful. And then the details, we're gonna go black on that as well. Let's change that. Okay, that looks nice. Bam, dude, this looks good. Oh my goodness, I love it. Oh shoot, these. I really don't know why you can't put it above this. That's a little unfortunate. I feel like that, if you could have that lined up right there perfectly. I like the height of that though. I was gonna move those down and put it above that. This just feels like a weird thing to have. Out of principle, I'm gonna sell it. I don't want it there. Let's move this over a little bit. So what do we have? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Go right there, centered. Okay, I like that there. You know, you're checking out, you're grabbing whatever wine you decided you want more of, you grab it, you go down to your table. That just seems to make a bit more sense to have it there, and it doesn't let you. I mean, we could put it double wide there, double deep, but we're not going to. All right, upstairs, the final room in this winery. Looks like we got a little bit of dirt that we missed. Wants us to clean. I don't see any. Oh, right there. A little bit of dirt. Got it. Build an entresol. Oh, that is sick. It's a what? Oh, I love that. I didn't know you could do that. I had no idea what an entresol was. All right, lentils, entresols. We are growing. Can we put a fence up here? I cannot believe that just happened. All right, we're going to have the exit down here. Dude, that was unbelievable. We're going to have 4 of these tables up here. The fact that we don't have any sort of a railing there makes me a little bit nervous there. And we've got 3 for over here. Let's kind of space these out a little bit. Have this like that, that like that, that like that. These are big tables for the space. Not gonna lie to you. Just gonna place some glasses out. We're gonna make this look like it's been used. We had 4 people over there, 3 people. We had a big party over in our private section here, and they got lit. It was crazy. All right, so we've got that. We got a bunch of stools. Gotta place 20 stools around this thing. They even left all their chairs unkempt and disheveled. It said we were running on a budget too, right? I guess technically it's not coming out of our budget. These people were a little bit nicer over here. They actually made their chairs look, you know, like they're supposed to. When they left their glasses out, we don't expect our customers to clean up after themselves, but they at least pushed them in, you know what I mean? I still feel like there's a lot of tables for the space in here, I'm not gonna lie. So we've got some big hanging bottle things. Where can you even put this? I guess just on the back walls? I like that we're bringing it. Oh, you can't even put it back there. Okay, so we're gonna be putting on this wall. 2 of them. This guy has a taste for big items in a small shop, I'm not gonna lie. You know, some of us, little overconfident in ourselves, think we've got a bit more than what we have. I mean, no, it won't let you turn them. I was gonna say, could we put them flat? I guess we can go like this. Just spacing them out the same. This one's gotta go down and I think to the right. Okay, let's get these guys nice and centered. I don't think we need any over there. I like them over here. This is a little bit, I don't know, more understandable. Let's have, this guy here could act as a fence to keep people from falling off to their death. We've got some reserved signs. This was our private party over here that did not clean up after themselves. We should probably turn some of them just so they look a little less perfect. They were moving these things around. This one fell on the floor. This one is completely sideways. All right. And then we've got some bottles that we can throw around up here again. These guys went absolutely ham. We can for sure place some over on this side as well. What do they call that thing? A parasol? Entresol. That I was not ready for that. That blew my mind right there. All right, bam, there you have it. We've got a wine tasting room upstairs with a very sketchy spot where you could totally just, oop, are we stuck? We're stuck. We're stuck. Don't trust oh, no, we're good. Then we've got this area down here with our big long table. This is pretty cool. We've also got a big high-tech state-of-the-art kitchen in here. The only thing I could think of that you would definitely want more of is plants. So if we could get some just large plants, maybe even honestly the walls could be kind of cool. I just don't know if we have the space for it. Technically, we could do this. Sometimes less is more, but let's see. I don't feel like that looks bad. Maybe we don't need them back in this area, but we can at least have them in the front just to bring a little bit of life to the space. Yeah, we need more plants. Put like a a plant up here by the front desk. I mean, it is wine after all. It's grapes. You got to make sure you're staying true to what you have here. I wish we could get some actual like wine, you know, vines or something, but I don't think we're gonna be able to. Put some little ferns and stuff up on top of our barrels. Let's get some grass up here as well. Anything to just add a little bit of color. Again, it's a pretty small space, so I don't want to go too hard. I want to try to find, like, we need like viney stuff like this. And the vertical ivy isn't bad. Maybe like a little plant stand. Here we go. This is sick. Is this doing too much though? That might be doing too much. This one needs to go up. That one's good. This one needs to just go up the wall a bit. But I want a little bit of greenery in here. Maybe a big guy in the corner. At least we kind of improved it a little bit. I think it adds to the vibe a little bit. We definitely need to make this railing go around this though. That is really, really bothering me. So, dude, this turned out really, really well. I love it, man. This is really cool. So let's go ahead and finish this thing up. We've completed the job. Let's see our before and afters. Dude, we turned it from trash to treasure. That looks amazing. That's the best one right there. A little bit dark still, but that's the vibe. You want it dark and moody. So there you guys have it. Hope you guys enjoyed. Obviously, a lot more jobs to come here. I think there are 10 jobs in this DLC. So if you guys want to see more, let me know. We've got the coffee shop. We've got the little diner. I really want to do a sushi restaurant. I feel like that would be fun, and I'm not sure what else they have. So if you guys want to see more, let me know. I have missed this game. I also know we have a lot of other games going on right now with Planet Coaster and everything else. Flight Simulator, Farm Simulator, etc., etc. So it's going to be tough to balance all of these, but if you guys want to see more, we totally can. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.